You walked by like a passing scene. Didn't know what you mean to me. Just a moment, just a face. But my heart slowed down its pace.
I didn't mean to look twice. Didn't plan on every night. Wondering who you are inside, and why your name feels right.
You were passing by my life, but something in me stayed behind. I didn't know it then, but you were more than just a sign.
Maybe love begins this way.
Not loud, not clear, just quietly. A stranger turning into someone. I don't wanna pass again. You were passing by my life. Now you're standing by my side. What began as just a day became the reason you stayed. Try not to stare too long, but your eyes pull me in. Every time our worlds align, I pretend I don't feel it.
I catch you looking back at me, like we're sharing a secret. Every glance feels borrowed time.
Afraid to ask, afraid to lose it. These borrowed glances feel too real, saying everything we don't reveal. If eyes could speak, you'd know by now. I'm already halfway down. What if we stop pretending? What if we let this grow? One brave step between us could change what we both know. These borrowed glances let me hear to It's something you did, something small, but it changed the way I fall. Love arrived without a sign, in the way you treat me kind. Oh, it's something you did, something small.
Maybe love is built this way in ordinary days. Not grand words or perfect views, just something simple you do.
It's something you did every day that made my doubts all fade away. Now every reason feels so true, because love looks like you. We sit across a tiny table, coffee cooling in our hands, talking about the little things like we somehow always planned.
Every laugh feels less rehearsed. Every silence feels okay. Between the jokes and second cups, I feel us finding our way.
Everywhere feels less rehearsed. Every silence feels okay.
Between the jokes and second cups, I feel us finding our way. Something started to grow. Not a rush, not a spark, just a feeling we both know.
Maybe love is built this slow, in familiar moments shared. Every time you look at me, like you're already there. Every there, few steps rehearse. Every silence feels okay. Built our dreams on folding notes, scribbled words we meant to keep. Paper hearts on finished lines, promises we were afraid to speak.
I was scared to hold too tight, afraid that I'd tear you apart.
Didn't know if love could last when it's written on a paper heart. We're paper hearts and promises, easy to bend but hard to forget. If we're careful with what we give, this fragile love can still exist. Maybe strength is being gentle, not pretending we're not scared, holding on with open hands, knowing love means being fair. We're paper hearts, but still we stand, more than words we've written down. Every promise starts this way, fragile love we choose to say. You remember how I take my tea and the songs I play on repeat. Little things I never say out loud, you somehow always keep.
I don't try to memorize, it just stays inside my mind. Every smile, every fear feels important every time.
It's the way you remember me, like I matter, like I belong. In a world that moves so fast, you make me feel seen all along. way you remember me. Every quiet detail, every day, that's when I knew for sure I was important in your way. Talking Valentine, cards and roses everywhere, but I don't know where we stand or if I'm brave enough to care.
I wanna say what's on my mind, but timing never feels aligned. We're something close but undefined, a step away from crossing lines. It's an almost Valentine, almost yours and almost mine. So close it hurts sometimes, standing right before the sign.
Maybe almost is a place where fear and hope collide. If we don't step forward now, we might leave love behind. It was an almost Valentine, till your hand reached into mine. Now every heart-shaped sign points to yours and points to mine. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, like lightning, loud and fast and disappear. But what I feel when I'm with you moves slower, stays right here. Every moment builds on last, like colors spreading in the sky. No explosion, no collapse, just something bright learning to fly. We're like fireworks in slow motion, burning steady, warm and true. Not a flash, but a devotion, lighting up the dark with you. We're like fireworks in slow motion, burning steady, warm and true. Not a flash, but a devotion, lighting up the dark with you. fast as it appears. Maybe it was built to last, and sparks that linger through the youth. We're like fireworks in slow motion, every color breaking through. If love is light with no explosion, I'm still shining next to you. I'm still shining next to you. You read my silence as goodbye. I read your space as something wrong. We filled the gaps with our own fears and held on to them too long.
I thought you didn't care at all. You thought I'd already left. We never asked the simple truth, just guessed with what was left.
We were living in misread messages, every word bent out of shape, loving through assumptions that we never should have made, that we never should have made.
Say it now, don't let it get.
Say it clear, don't second guess. Love was never meant to hide in the spaces we denied.
No more
Misread messages, no more silence dressed as doubt. Now we hear each other clearly. Love is louder spoken out. Love is louder spoken out. You left a little differently when they were standing by your side. I told myself it meant nothing, but my heart didn't buy the lie.
I didn't see it through your eyes, didn't feel the shift inside. I thought trust was staying quiet, didn't know silence could divide.
There was someone standing too close, and a space growing between us. Nothing said, but everything felt wrong, like we both knew but chose none of it. was someone standing too close, but I still wanna choose us. If we're brave enough to talk it through, we might still make it past this. I told myself I was fine, that it didn't mean a thing. But every smile you gave away felt louder inside me. I felt the walls go up so fast. Didn't know what I'd done wrong. You spoke in half sentences, like I no longer belong. Jealousy doesn't speak clearly, it only whispers fear. Turns love into a question when the answer's standing here. Say it straight, don't let it bend. I don't wanna guess again. If something hurts, let it show. We can't heal what we don't Jealousy won't speak for us if we choose to hear the truth. Love sounds different when it's real, and it's always leading back to you. We let the questions stay inside, afraid of what they change. So we filled the gaps with silence and called it keeping safe. I thought time would smooth it out, that love would understand. But truth doesn't wait forever. I thought love would move so neatly from hello to ever after, but we stumbled, turned around, and learned from every chapter.
Lovely wrong turn showed us more than a perfect path could do. All the pauses, all the doubts
Led me back to you. Ooh, love isn't a straight line. It bends, it breaks, it grows. Every curve we didn't plan is how the feeling shows.
If the road was always clear, we'd never learn to stay.
Every detour taught my heart why you're worth the wait. Love isn't a straight line. Love isn't a straight line. Let me here tonight. Let me here through every turn and second guess. You're the ending I choose, right? We sat there longer than we spoke, words heavy in the air. Every truth we swallowed back was waiting right there. Waiting right there.
I was scared of what you'd hear, scared I'd say it wrong. Didn't know that honesty was what we needed all along. It's what we needed all along.
When we finally talked, nothing fell apart. All the fear we carried left our guarded hearts. Every sentence built a bridge where walls used to be. Turns out love was waiting for us to speak.
When we finally talked,
I saw you clearly then.
not just who I fear to lose, but who I love again.
I didn't know where I stood, or if I was just passing through. Every smile felt borrowed, till I heard it from you.
I saw the way you doubted, like you didn't feel enough. So I said it out loud, because love should be that brave.
When I chose you, you chose me back. In that moment, all the fear slipped right through the cracks. Without doubt, you chose me right back. Now every Valentine is built on that fact. There was a moment we stopped trying, started walking different roads. Every word felt carefully chosen, like we didn't want to know. I thought space would make it clearer, but it only blurred the truth. Every step away from you was a step I couldn't move.
We got lost and found our way.
We got lost and found our way through the quiet and the doubt. Turns out love was never gone. We just stopped reaching out.
Maybe hearts don't always know
Which direction leads them home, but every road I wandered down still pointed back to us.
We got lost and found our way.
We got lost and found our way, not by chance, but you
distractions, no disguise. I don't wanna fight for love, I just want your heart.
Love doesn't like competition, it only asks us to be true. If I'm standing here with you, then I know you've chosen to. You said my name like it mattered, like it wasn't just a sound. In that moment something shifted, I felt my feet on solid ground.
I didn't know if you could see it, how you changed the way I stand. Somehow loving you so quietly made me a better man.
It was the day it became important, not because the world agreed, but because in your forever there was space enough for me.
Maybe love is not the loudest
Or the grandest thing we do.
Sometimes it's just being chosen and choosing someone.
Kid, it was the day I became important in your life, in your plans. Now every Valentine reminds me I'm holding your hand. See, every sign felt meant for someone else. So I thought it wasn't me.
I never said it out too loud, didn't wanna scare you away. I figured love would find its time if I just stayed the same. I thought it wasn't me.
I thought it wasn't me. I thought I read it wrong. Every hope I pushed aside, I was quietly holding on. waiting on a single word. All the doubt I carry was never what you heard. I thought it wasn't me. I thought it wasn't me, till you said my name. Now every Valentine I will never feel the same. All the wondering, all the doubt led us right here somehow. Almost every fear feels so distant now. I don't question where we stand or what tomorrow brings. I just know I'm where I'm meant to be, standing next to you. Finally it's us. No guessing, no disguise. Every road we walked alone met right here tonight.
Maybe love was patient,
Letting us grow first,
so when we found each other,
we could love without the hurt. Finally it's us, and it feels like home.